otro son. Chino, rico.
Este es el son cubano, Celia y Miliki. Cuba.
Quiero pasear sin amargura por la calle de tu recuerdo. Oye,
y rescatar por fin al niño perdido en mi pensamiento. Óyelo.
Porque el tiempo y la memoria, porque el tiempo y la memoria juegan juntos en nuestra historia.
Se me fue toda una vida,
Se me fue toda una vida
y tu imagen no se me borra.
Quiero volver sin mirar atrás, poder vivir para perdonar. Quiero sentir, quiero regresar a la Cuba mía. Quiero volver sin mirar atrás, poder vivir para perdonar. Quiero sentir, quiero regresar a la Cuba mía. ¡Qué rico! ¡Vaya!
Se me confunden con los años las imágenes de mis sueños.
Ay, 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 óyelo bien.
Pero te sigo recordando, tierra mía, cada momento.
Con el son y con la clave,
Con el son y con la clave,
con el sol y la arena suave.
y mi mente se imagina,
Y mi mente se imagina
caminando por Santo Suárez.
¡Mi barrio! ¡Es donde nació! ¡Hey!
Quiero volver sin mirar atrás, poder vivir para perdonar. Quiero sentir, quiero regresar a la Cuba mía. Quiero volver sin mirar atrás, poder vivir para perdonar. Quiero sentir, quiero regresar a la Cuba mía. Quiero volver, caballero, quiero regresar, quiero abrazar otra vez a la Cuba mía. Quiero volver.
con Celia y Miliki. Quiero volver a Consolación para rezarle con devoción. Oye bien,
A la Cuba mía. Quiero volver.
Con Willy, y con Celia quiero volver.
oye bien.
A la Cuba mía. La Cuba mía.
¡Hey!
Óyelo, óyelo.
Quiero volver sin mirar atrás, poder vivir para perdonar. Quiero sentir, quiero regresar a la Cuba mía.
No se oye ese
Quiero
coro.
volver sin mirar atrás,
Cántalo otra
poder
vez.
vivir para perdonar.
Oye.
Quiero sentir, quiero regresar a la Cuba mía. A la Cuba mía. A la Cuba mía. A la Cuba mía.
¡Esto es Cuba, caballero!
Gracias. Gracias por la ayuda tan grande.
And of course, none other than Celia Cruz. And of course, that was Milikai and Willie Chirino. But first, welcome to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton, La Voz de Stockton. You are in tune to Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in Do appreciate you. And today I'm going to have a special guest, and he's going to be interviewed probably within, I would say, 15 minutes. And he's a professor at San Joaquin Delta College in Stockton, California. A neat friend of mine, and his name is Pedro Ramirez. Just like my last name, Ramirez. He's a beautiful person, wonderful professor from the Delta College, and I can't wait. So I thought I'd let you know, heads up. So that will happen probably within 10 to 15 minutes. In the meantime, I was going to let you know the music that I've been playing, of course, right after, before Celia Cruz, I had a Chico Style with Una Más. And then I had Armic with Lovers in Madrid. Hay Algo en Ti, Nena, and that was Zion and Lennox. And then Rakata, of course, with Winston and Yendel. And then my favorite opening song, of course, Oye Mi Canto. And that was with Nina Sky and Daddy Yankee. Of course, that's one of my favorite songs that I like to play at the beginning of the program, of Sabor Latino, that is. And so I wanted to also remind you about the Stockton Mexican Sports Hall of Fame. I want to make sure everything is running here so that way everything is recorded. And that way we can actually play this on Facebook and YouTube as many times as we would like. And you would be able to share it with your family and friends. And so every time that you come across a program and you want to hear what's going on in the community, or you want to listen to good Latin sounds, right here is it. And so you will be able to share it with your friends and loved ones. Okay, so remember that. Once it's on Facebook and YouTube, then, compartilo. Share it with all. Okay, so for July the 29th, 2017, the Stockton Mexican Sports Hall of Fame golf tournament is taking place at Oakmore Golf Course, and that's 3737 North Wilson Way in Stockton, California, 95205. Registration begins at 8 a.m. Shotgun starts at 9 a.m. Registration fee is only $100. Includes green fee, cart, donuts, fruit lunch, dinner by Angelina's, beer, water, soda, and also a no-host bar and cart. Longest drive, closest to the hole, and raffle prizes. There you go. That's a winner. Post-tournament meal prizes as well. Contact John Rodriguez at 209-712-9978. Or you can contact Richard Soria at 209-609-0961. You could also make your, if you want to mail your check, payable to Stockton Mexican Athletic Scholarship Committee, and that is care of Dick Soria, P.O. Box 7917. And that's in Stockton, California, 95267. And they are a 501c3, just like us, nonprofit organization. And so they have the taxpayer ID ready for when you do partake. This will be a nice write-off at the end of the year. Okay, so the proceeds benefit our scholarship program, and that is the part that I love the best because they're helping our youth go to college with a scholarship or two, and they give scholarships up to $1,000, so that is wonderful. Any little bit helps the student, the college student, make life easier. I know, been there, done that, and I'm sure all of you too that have gone to college, any little bit really goes a long way. And so, I ended up working like 2 jobs, but at the same time, I didn't mind it because I was getting a little bit of help, and loved the college life, loved everything about Cal State Hayward, which is now East Bay. And so definitely this is a plus when organizations like Stockton Mexican Sports Hall of Fame is able to send our students, our high school students that are interested in furthering their educational career to college. And so kudos to you. Thank you so much for doing that. We do appreciate you. And the same to all the other organizations out there that do the same and, get scholarships together for our students to make college possible, And so another one that I know does the same thing is La Raza Employee Association from San Joaquin Delta College, and Comerciantes Unidos también. And as you can see, I have a little flyer that shows a crab feast, and it is coming up in September. So you'll be able to get the information from the flyer because you'll be able to see the flyer on the video. Unless I take it down and read it, which I will do probably later on. But in the meantime, remember that we are going to have an interview here with Pedro Ramirez from San Joaquin Delta College. So don't you go anywhere. All right. It'll happen in about, I would say, 10 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Time for those good old oldies but goodies.
Your love for me will always be till the days of tenderly, until I'm proud and cry for you. Yes, no matter what you do, until I've cried and cried for you. Yeah, no matter what you do. Yes, I've cried and cried and prayed. I want my baby back again. You gave me love and there was none. You know you're the only one. Here that's in my heart to stay. I want my baby back again. Until I've cried and cried for you. Yes, no matter what you do. Yes, I've cried and prayed. I want my baby back again. Until I've cried and cried for you. Yeah, no matter what you do. Yes, I've cried and prayed. I want my baby back again. You gave me love and there was none. You know you're the only one. Here it's in my heart to stay. I want my baby back again. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men. This is a man's world, but it would be nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness.
So, like I was telling you earlier, that I was going to have somebody special on the radio. And that special someone is on the radio. Well, he's waiting right now to be able to be interviewed right here on KXVS 92.1 FM. And I can't wait. And like I was telling you earlier, he's a professor from San Joaquin Delta College. Hola, Pedro Ramirez. Profesor, ¿cómo está?
Bien. How you doing?
Hey, I hear you loud and clear. So nice and clear. Every now and then we do have little problems with, sometimes the wiring and all. But you know what? Today is a beautiful day because I can hear you nice and clear. And I know everybody, all the community out there can hear you as well. Welcome.
Beautiful.
First, I want to welcome you to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. And you are in tune to, pues, ¿qué más? Sabor Latino con Pedro Ramirez. ¿Cómo estás? It's good to hear your voice. It's good to talk to you again.
Betty.
Hey, I'm curious because I know I'm going to have you back for the Chicano Community Program third, I'm talking third annual radio reunion. And that's, so you're going to have to put this down on your calendar, October the 1st, which is the first Sunday of the month. And so hopefully you'll be able to partake también as well. But first, let me hear what's the latest? What's going on with Delta College? What have you been doing? What's the latest? I know you're enjoying life right now in the summer.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me say that I'm deeply honored to be interviewed on your radio station.
Oh.
I know it's a pioneering radio station. It is the voice of Stockton, California, and you guys are, as we say in the Chicano community, keeping it real. And that to me is an important dynamic to have. As a pioneer radio station, because far too many times, we have people who are just in it to win it, and that means in it for the profit motivation. And really, we need to get a particular message out, and I think you guys are doing that very, very well.
Oh, well, we thank you. We thank you from the heart, del corazón.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for inviting me today. I'm honored, like I said, and life has been very good. I'm at the zenith of my teaching career, the golden age of my teaching career. The community that recognizes me, the Chicano community and the Native American, the brothers, the First Nations people recognize me as an elder, which I am deeply honored to be called an elder. and I'm following the Chicano way, which is to follow the red way. And in my teaching at Delta College, I teach English and I teach Chicano literature.
Yes.
And it's been a good ride. It's been a rough and ready ride, but it's been good. I just got done with summer school last week. I taught an English 1D, and my class was 100% minority, and that was an interesting thing to me. And I hate to use that word minority, but it was raza. I had a mix of Chicanos, Mexicanos. I had Cambodians. I had Filipinos. I had Pakistanis. I had Indians from India.
Wow.
And etc. And they all, the ones that finished, they did fantastic.
That's wonderful to hear. It's like a melting pot. Toda raza.
Yeah, that's what it is. A melting pot.
A melting
raza,
pot.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. And we study the dynamics of critical thinking in English 1D. In my course, it's all about identity,
Right.
And that dynamic, is shaped by a lot of influences in our community. And far too many times, our youth get lost in positive or negative things, and really don't understand their own personal histories and their group, racial histories, which are important to recall. That's what we are. We are who we remember, and we are the stories that we tell to one another.
Right. Right.
And so I teach critical thinking, as well, and composition at Delta. And the Chicano Lit, of course, that's a dynamic class, man, because we do Chicano literature, and again, through the emphasis of identity, Chicano identity. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
But because of Trump, El Trompudo, people are kind of like wondering, what's going on, and who exactly am I? This guy is defining himself very clearly to me. And why is he reacting like this to us? And so they're wanting to know what this Chicano literature is all about. And so all those in the community who are listening, you're invited to take my class. I teach it every fall and spring. And it's a very, very, very dynamic course. Last year, I don't know if you remember, Betty, but we had a guy from San Francisco come in, Paul Flores,
right,
with Fathers and Families of San Joaquin County.
Paul Flores.
And we did a show called the Alex Nieto story about the murder in San Francisco in Bernal Heights of a young Chicano who was making a wave in his life, making new frontiers and really achieving. And he was gunned down in Bernal Hill, shot 44 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the heck was that?
He had no weapon on him.
Oh,
and
wow.
Really, really a fantastic story. Paul Flores, the playwright, came in, gave a speech to my classes, Chicano Lit, and some of my English classes, and then he did the play.
Was it La Placa?
Later that night.
Was it
at Delta College?
Was it called Placa? Placas?
The
play.
It was called the Alex Nieto story. Alex Nieto. Yeah. And I mean, you can find him on the web everywhere, In fact, one of my buddies is the one that started that whole movement in San Francisco, because, we know that Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Right? But Brown
Lives Matter too.
Yeah. And a lot of us have been gunned down in the barrios. There's a whole concept of driving, brown or black or yellow.
Did that have anything to do with Montoya?
No.
It wasn't his friend?
But what they've created, right, is this thing called lowrider lawyers, man, because my friend is a lawyer and he's a professor at City College. His name is Ben Sierra.
Wow.
He's a Guatemalteco. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And him and about 6 other young Chicano lawyers, Raza lawyers, began the lowrider lawyers, who represent youth in our community who've been harassed by police, who've been shot by police, and who have been murdered by police in the San Francisco community. And so it's really dynamic. They've been able to do some fantastic things legislatively too.
Wow.
And,
I need to get them on the radio. I need to find them. If you have a number,
Yeah.
give it to me, and I will call them and arrange an interview. I had no idea, Pedro. No idea. Definitely there's somebody that I'm going to pursue. Pero dime más. Pues entonces lo que está pasando allá en San Francisco doesn't sound too good.
It affects us over here in Stockton, all
Yes.
that, In Stockton, estamos, we have people out there doing some work, but there's too many people who are being divisive, and there are a lot of people usually who are escamaditos, afraid to move forward, with issues, and, it's too bad because we need that representation.
Mm-hmm.
And, we have a voice, and we should be able to use that voice. And anyway, and what happens out there affects us here. So, we have that, and Chicano lit, man. And we had this vato come in, and he presented Yamauchtia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yamauchtia. He wrote a book called Yamauchtia Man. And it's our ancient people, the Aztecos, had systems of fighting, the Mayans también. And one is Yamauchtia. There's about 6 or 7 systems, maybe more. And so he came in and talked about martial arts, contemporary martial arts, and the whole concept of Yamauchtia. And this guy named Benny the Jet Rodriguez, that's one of the fiercest fighters in Hollywood, man. Fought Bruce Lee, man, toe to toe, still alive, and a tough martial arts who used Yamauchtia.
So how did he do when he fought Bruce Lee? Do you know? How did he do when he fought Bruce Lee? Did he keep up with him? What was the outcome?
I know. Yeah. I didn't get your question. I'm sorry.
I said, how did he do when he fought Bruce Lee?
Oh, yeah.
What was the outcome?
In one fight, they say it's the best Hollywood fight that they had ever in Hollywood. He fights Bruce Lee. If you look on the web, it's there on YouTube.
And it was recorded.
Yeah, it's recorded. Bruce Lee has to win, right? But he fights him to the end.
Wow.
And he can't get Benny. And Benny, he kind of knows it. And Bruce Lee has always said that he was the fiercest fighter out there, man. But
right.
man, Bruce Lee always won, man.
Well, of course,
Hollywood,
he's plastered all over the place. Yeah.
but in real life, when he fought, when he went to tournaments and all that, Benny always came out on top.
Wow.
I forget how many championship belts he had, but yeah,
Benny,
nobody could beat Benny. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look him up too, and see what kind of history I can find there.
These kind of things run into me. They kind of, people know I'm out there, and they hear about me. The way I heard about Paul is a couple of years ago. He did another play, ¿verdad?
Mm-hmm.
And presented it at our campus. It was about a young Cholito in LA that was having problems with his parents, because he had to click. He was clicking, and anyway, I can't remember the name of the play right now off the top of my head, but I wish I could remember the name. But he came in and presented that at Delta College. I'm sure the name will pop into my head.
Well, I did see one while it was going, and it was called Placas. Placa?
Placa, that's the one.
I did see it. I saw it, Pedro, and it hit me. I'm like, wow, look at that. Yeah.
Well,
I talked about it on the radio.
That's the same guy. That's same Paul Flores.
Okay, then I met him. Lo conocí. I actually met him. We took pictures together. So that's what I was trying to figure out. Is that the same guy? I think it is. It sounds like it is. And so, yeah, met him.
Yeah. Paul's a dynamic
awesome person.
Guy, man. Very dynamic. Anyway, the way I met Paul was through Juan Felipe Herrera, who is the outgoing U.S. United States Poet Laureate. I've known him from way back, and so Juan says, hey, man, there's this guy going to give you a call, and it's Paul Flores doing good things. I said, mandalo,
Mm-hmm.
Because, our spirits are out there, as Chicanos. Yeah. And our spirits are, it's very difficult to be a Chicano politically, because people think you are going to create a revolution of some type, or you're going to overtake their business, or
overthrow them and all. Ay, Dios.
They feel
what a terrible way of thinking.
Yeah. And so we're out there, we're surviving in the institution, right?
Right.
We can make a difference in whatever we can in educating a young guy coming into a class, no matter what color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Helping them come out and succeed, then, we'll do it. If it's, helping to produce a play, we'll help that person come onto our campus and perform and show it to the community. If it's helping fathers and families out, we'll do it.
Wonderful.
If it's bringing a Rigoberta Menchú, the 1992 Nobel Laureate who came to Stockton, had given her a venue, a place to speak, we'll do that, and that's how Chicanos have always been.
Take care of our own. Yep, I hear you.
No nos rajamos, we don't.
Never.
We don't back down,
Mm-hmm.
And those are things we're doing, without violence, and still people feel threatened, and still people don't want to listen, still people don't want to understand that these are our experiences, these are what we go through, this is our voice.
Mm-hmm.
And our voice, I tell you, literally, our voice is one of the most powerful in the world, not only nation, but in the world. Because we have lived in the valley of the beast, and we have survived,
Yes.
and we have come out ahead despite the obstacles,
Right.
And we continue to forge forward, and
We
so I'm
have
looking
that
for
will
young-
to make it, Pedro. We're the type of people that we don't give up. I know I don't.
No, we don't.
All my
I know
life
you-
I've been given. Let me tell you, Pedro. I have been giving and giving, donating my time, and it's always for the community.
Oh, beautiful, Betty.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go way back from Franklin, from my high school years. That's when I started with the radio, the Chicano Community Program, with Mario Hernandez Ponce Reese and Robert Navarro. Yeah.
Green and gold, huh?
Ever since then, hijo, and still today, I still give of myself, but I'm also very careful, too,
Yeah.
of not being taken advantage of, because that's something that is happening out there, and you just have to be careful. And
It's very important that people realize that community service is where it's at. I live my life giving to the community.
Yes.
I've slowed down the last few years, but I still, when I can, at the college, I'm very focused on delivering what is important to our youth,
Right.
and letting them know. I give extra credit, if they go to a show, if they go help out in their church, if they do things that benefit their lives and the community's life, I give them extra credit for that. And they're like, Mr. I get extra credit for that. Yeah, you get extra credit because you're doing something outside of,
The norm.
Yeah,
that's good. It's teaching them something pretty positive there. And so, you know what? I applaud you for that, for doing that, because not everybody gives of themselves. Or if they do, they kind of expect something back. And so to have them do it on their own and knowing that they're going to get that extra credit, man, that's a beautiful experience for them. So thank you, Pedro, for doing that for your students.
Gracias a ti,
That's
de
pretty
nada.
awesome.
Yeah, de nada también, y gracias a ti, porque you're doing it too, And if you were my student, you get extra credit, double, squared.
My extra credit is these interviews, Pedro.
Oh, gracias, yeah. Well, of course,
This is a
it's
treat
always
for
good to
me.
talk.
I'm just happy that I've been able to get a hold of you, because you're a busy man.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I
have
do-
you
I do
been
get
writing
that busy.
poetry lately? Because I know
I
that,
have.
hijo.
Yeah,
Well,
I
if
have.
you have one, I
have
would
been
love
writing.
for you to share it with the community right here at Sabor Latino.
Órale, ahorita.
Ahorita si lo quieres, si lo tienes en
Okay,
memoria, entonces si no, pues otro día.
I don't have one in memoria right now, but I wrote one. You there, Betty?
Yep, right here, loud and clear.
Okay, I wrote one a couple of days ago, and it's about...
Fresh.
Because on July 21st was my birthday.
Okay, happy birthday.
So I wrote some notes on that,
Okay,
and it's a poem that talks about the Facebook experience, right?
okay.
And so what I'm doing in the poem is I'm thanking my Facebook people, right?
Right.
So I'll read it to you, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
It says, thank you to all my Facebookistas, familia, who shared well wishes on my birthday. The electronic dimension is a bit like prayer. We believe because in the cyber world we can see, but what we are seeing is an electronic reality coming to life through electronic pulses. When we pray, we do not see, but we send our heart's thoughts by thinking through electrical memories. It is like our soul or spirit or prayers reaching out from these impulses to the world of universe. It is faith, I know, though, that gives me my belief that I am being heard. I feel your messages just as Creator hears our supplications through my cells and neurons. Creator's spirit and your spirit act or some sentiment for me. One day, as I do with some of you, I will hope and pray to see you in person like I do with my wife, Betty. That's not you, Betty. That's my wife, Betty. Okay? Every day, or like the people who visit,
Yes.
camp with me, or I see at work. I hope to break bread with you as I have done with many of you and listen to your life stories. For all of your thoughtfulness, I love you all. Los amo por los pensamientos de los cielos. So, that was something, I wrote because of the non-reality of the internet.
That was pretty
cyberspace.
special, Pedro. Man,
Yeah.
that was a couple of
But
days
there-
ago? Shoot.
Yeah, it was a couple of days ago.
That's
Yeah, I
not
wrote that.
bad. Not bad at
Oh,
all.
gracias.
Love your
Gracias,
words.
gracias.
Loved it,
Yeah.
loved it.
Thank you, Betty.
You say it, you read it with such sentimental, sentimiento.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like this phone call, right? I'm talking to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing you, but I know you're there.
And they
You know?
say my voice actually puts people at ease. And I'm like, you know what? That is good to know. I am told that several times, that either they may come in a little nervous because of the interview and all of a sudden they start talking to me. I start talking to them and nervousness is out the window and they're themselves and able to
Yeah.
express just about anything and everything. And sometimes I can't even get them to stop talking.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I did it. I got them to feel comfortable. And when that
Yeah.
happens, it says a lot to me. And then they
Yeah.
will tell me at the end, God, Betty, I had no idea I was going to get rid of all that nervousness. But as soon as you start talking to me, went out the window. I said, that is a blessing.
Yeah.
That is good to hear because that means, we were able to express comfortably and not forget what it is that we wanted to say. And,
Yeah.
just being themselves. And so,
Yeah.
Eso me dice
Yeah,
mucho.
it is like that. That's a beautiful thing, this cyberspace, this internet, that we're able to reach across the world and to listen to people and to hear their thoughts and to communicate. Like, for example, I had family in Texas I had never met. I met my great tío, Joel, and I met him when he came to my grandparents when they were alive, the 50th anniversary back in the day. And then all of a sudden there's still Joel, bam. And he had all these kids I hadn't met, and I met them around 3 years ago, and they're all adults, and
They're all
I
grown
found
up.
out
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like them, grown up, and I have all the same interests, as them,
Yes.
One's a writer, another one, does art, another one likes to go hunting and fishing, another one likes to go camping like me, and we have all these things that are similar to one another,
Yeah.
and then in common, and anyway, so that when that happened, really, it wasn't Facebook or internet,
Mm-hmm.
connection, and really we're like the load of electronic, like Frankenstein's walking around, right? Connecting to networking and all that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, it's my pleasure to give you the poem, man, and to have the public hear it, and to, I didn't, when I first wrote it, I just didn't write, well, thanks, guys, and see you later, right? But then I started thinking about all this,
Mm-hmm.
and then se me fue, so I said, that came out like a poem, I should copy that, I copied and
that was pretty
pasted
good.
into my
You
notes.
did it for a reason, and mira, you just
Gracias,
shared it with the community right now.
Gracias.
And you know what? There's a reason for everything. Everything happens for a reason, como dicen uno.
Yeah, there is. There is a reason for everything. Yeah, exactly. And so it's a good thing. And I encourage writing and poetry to everyone, because we all have that soul in us that wants to come out of itself and to express itself, and to, what it does most of all is helps us think.
Yes.
And to me, it just, sharpens the thinking skills when you can write.
And creativity.
Anything, really.
Exactly.
Yeah. And be creative. That's it. Bottom line.
Yep.
So it's so powerful. So powerful. I tell my nephews and nieces and my students, I tell them, it is what built you, the writing. You may think it's a chore, it's hard, and I don't want to do it, but it creates it frees the spirit to soar.
It pays off.
Yeah, and it pays off. Definitely pays off in the long run.
Well, listen. Plug your classes again. Plug them when you do teach them, so that way the community knows when to apply. So that way they can become students of yours.
What classes I teach?
Yes, give information on the classes, so that way, even títulos, the titles, so that way the community knows when they do look you up at the San Joaquin Delta College, they'll know exactly who to ask for and what classes to look for. So go ahead, give that information, and also contact info también.
Okay, all right. Well, right now in the fall I have scheduled in the morning teaching English 1D, which is critical thinking abilities, and teaching how to research and do those kinds of things. And I have 279 classes, which is basic college composition, which catapults you into the professions, the certificated professions, like working on working in with cars, working with auto body, mechanics, auto body, and working as a site tech or nurse or whatever. It gets you into those kinds of professions. And that's 79. It takes you, it's a gateway classes at 1A class. And then I'm not teaching a 1A right now, but then I also have the Chicano Lit class. So the Chicano the Chicano Lit class is on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Also in the fall?
12:30 to about 2 at Delta. Yeah.
In the fall time as well?
Yeah, for the fall term. We start August 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. I think on 22nd we start the semester at Delta College, and they're registering right now. You can go online and get an appointment, or you can go onto campus, see a counselor, and register and do an academic plan, and then get started that way. This year they started this kind of like last year too. They're doing the Compass. They're no longer doing the old standard assessment exams. They're doing GPAs out of high school. Right, out of high school, and they're comparing those grades that you have in high school to what level you should go into at college. So they're kind of matching that a little better now. So another thing that happened that's new is that the 79 courses are no longer weighted on the mastery exam. Before, if you took the 79, and if you didn't pass the mastery exam, you didn't pass the course. And it really stopped a lot of students from going further, especially disabled students. They could never get past that. But now it's built on the merit of the teachers graded. The teachers determine whether you pass the class or not. And the mastery is not weighted that much. Not as powerfully as it used to be. It used to be 40% of a grade, which would destroy a whole semester if you didn't pass the mastery. But it's not weighted like there anymore. It's weighted about, depending on the teacher, between 10% and 20% of the grade, right? But it cannot determine the outcome of a course, whether you pass or fail. So that's a really big thing in the community, and people should know that. Those are people who are out there who did not pass the 79. I would come back, I would petition for a grade change, or take the class, and then do well. Stick in the class, stay with the class. I've always said that the people who are the most intelligent are not the people. There are a lot of sharp people. You'd be surprised how many of those people drop classes. The smart people, right? And there's people who are smart, but they the people who finish are the people who stay in class. You know,
Oh.
they stay there, they finish it, and they take their finals, and they do well, and they study. Those are the people. And, you know, a lot of times, like me, you know, I wasn't always sharpest knife in the block, but let me tell you, I love school, you know, and if I start a class, I finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it takes, you know.
Dedication.
I became a professor.
You
because
got
of
that dedication también, Pedro. So, yeah.
That's what it is.
I hear you.
Dedication. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, and you can dedicate it to somebody you love, you know, your education. That's what I did. I dedicated it to my wife and my mother and father, and it, you know, it took me places. And it's just been a good, I got about 4 more years, Betty, to go at Delta.
4 more years?
So, yeah, about 4 or 5 years.
Before you retire.
Before I retire, yeah.
Ah.
Ya me estoy cansando un poquito, pero todavía estoy luchando. Si Dios me da más fuerza, like, to keep going.
Más
I'll do
energía,
that.
yes. I know, I hear you. I'm feeling it too, Pedro. You're not the only one.
Yeah. See,
We would love to have that extra energy, you know, when we were young, you know?
Yeah, it's not the same, man.
No, it
you know,
isn't.
I ran out of energy. I ran out of breath, you know. But I keep trying, you know. Then I have a dolor aquí, and me duele acá, you know. I'm like, oh, brother, what's going on?
Aches and pains, yeah, I know.
It's getting old. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm still young.
That's when you go
One
full
thing
bore
I'm very
again.
proud of, let me tell you this last thing. I don't know how much more time I have.
Go ahead. You have all the time that you need.
I'm a nopalero. I'm very proud of that. We're a group that it's a Bay Area group, and
Tell me about
in
it.
Stockton that they
Nopalero?
with. Yeah, nopaleros, cósmicos de Aslan. Nopaleros cósmicos. We meet every quarter or so. It's a men's gathering, you know, and you know, we meet to talk about issues in our community and to talk about our jobs, issues that Chicanos have.
That affects the Chicano, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that affects Chicanos, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And so we come from all walks of life. There's presidents of college campuses. There's, you know, community workers. There's, you know, DJs. There's BART drivers. You know, there's labor union people. There's Department of Labor employees. There's professors. All walks of life. And we get together and we just, you know, charlamos. We talk and we.
Do you ever have an event, Pedro? You know, after getting together for a period of time, do you ever have an event for the community to come and partake and learn?
Every once in a while we do have events. We had one about a year ago where it was me and another nopalero named he was a Delta College student. He was
Really?
My GED clerk, and Maina Brice, an artist.
Okay.
And we did a poetry reading in Brentwood. So now we're planning one here for Stockton. We just haven't gone to fruition with it, but we had an art show. He has art, and we read poetry. We had other poets. We had Bash Eddie Sala, the Sacras, spin the discs, and we did that, and it was a dynamic night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I read my poetry, and we had a good audience. That happened in Brentwood, California.
Wow,
So
I want to know when
events.
the Stockton one happens, Pedro, so I can record it, so I can be part of it, so we can bring, you know, some of the artists here and interview before they go home.
Okay, seguro que sí.
Yeah.
And every once in a while we have gatherings. They had a gathering in it was at Pittsburgh, where they honored some of the nopaleros for their community service, and then also it was like the 20th anniversary of the nopales.
So 23 years going strong. That says a lot right there. Híjole. Ese es mucho tiempo.
It's
Wow.
been going on. It's been going
Impressive. So,
So-
you got to let me know when these events happen so that way we can, you know, either bring somebody here that could talk about it like you know, we could
Okay.
interview you, or, you know,
That
some
would
of the
be
artists when the event takes place would love to have them here as well. But if there's a Stockton one that is brewing there, dame toda la información antes, before it takes place, so that way I can promote it right here for you.
I will. I'll let you know. We have one. It's a small gathering we're going to have just with the men locally in October. and then from there I'll know what we're going to plan for the year and what we're going to do. So
Wonderful.
I'll keep you posted, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay,
excellent.
Betty. Bueno.
Un placer,
Este.
un placer, Pedro. Again, you're always welcome here anytime. You just let me know
Gracias.
when, and we'll make it a date on the radio. Okay.
You're right there on Miracle Mile, right?
Miracle Mile. We're in the Peace and Justice building right now. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, I know where you're at.
yeah, right across Werlo's restaurant. So easy to find.
Okay.
Okay.
Hola,
Okay.
me saludos a todos allá.
Amorcito a la familia, and
Governor y toda la raza que is helping out there,
yeah. Y un
saludos,
abrazote también para ti, and keep up the good work. You're awesome. I love what you're doing with Delta College and your courses.
Thank you.
And now that I got that information, we're going to be able to put this on a loop so that way more and more students you may recruit just through the radio station. So
Okay, Betty,
happy
you
to be
got it,
able to do
Betty.
that for you.
Anything
Cuídate,
you
que Dios
want,
te
you got
bendiga, and we'll keep in touch, okay?
Thank you, Betty.
All right.
Thank you, Betty. You're so gracious.
All
Thank
right.
you. You have a fantastic day, Betty. Thank you.
You too. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God bless you, too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, you heard it right here. You heard it right here at KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. That was none other than Pedro Ramirez, a professor from the San Joaquin Delta College. And yes, English 1B and Chicano history. What a professor, what a friend, what a man, what a person with a big heart. And so it was a pleasure to interview him and get all this information that, you can use. Yeah, you the listener, you the students, the adults, anybody that chooses to take his class, I'm sure you will not regret it. So you heard it right here at KXVS 92.1 FM, Sabor Latino with, ¿quién más? Betty Ramirez. Ralphie Pagan with Who Is That Girl for Me?
Who is the girl for me? Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long. Come on, baby, yes, this is something I just can't miss. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long.
Come on, baby, while the thrill is on. Come on, baby, let's have some fun. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long. Come on, baby, just close the door. Come on, baby, let's rock some more. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long. Feels so good when you're home.
Come on, baby, rock me all night long. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long.
Feels so good when you're home.
Come on, baby, rock me all night long. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long.
is the world treating you? You haven't changed a bit. You're lovely as ever, I must admit. What's new? How did that romance come through? We haven't met since then. Gee, but it's nice to see you again. What's new? Probably I'm boring you, but seeing you is grand. And you were sweet to offer your hand. Oh, I understand, I do. Pardon my asking, what's new? Of course you couldn't know. I haven't changed, I still love you so. What's new, baby? What's happening now, baby? Ooh, baby, I haven't changed. I still love you so.
Whispering bells, oh so long. Whispering bells, like you saw. Bring my baby, oh my baby back to me. Baby back to me. Whispering bells, loud and clear. Your sweet chimes, love to hear. Bring my baby, oh my baby back to me. Baby back to me. Whispering bells, oh so long. Whispering bells, like you saw. Bring my baby, oh my baby back to me. Baby back to me. Ooh, baby gone. Baby gone. Baby gone. Baby back to me. Whispering bells, loud and clear. Your sweet chimes, love to hear. Bring my baby, oh my baby back to me. Oh, whispering bells, oh, whispering bells, oh, whispering bells.
All right, I turned down a little bit. Okay, so I know we totally just cut off like everyone's favorite song, but we wanted to tell everybody that we have a new YouTube channel, and we need you to subscribe to the new channel because we're not uploading or streaming on the old channel anymore. It's still the Voice of Stockton.
It's going to be fresh, brand new.
New content.
Great content.
Yeah.
Only exclusively on KXVS.
Yes, if you on this video will be a link in the description where you can click it, but if you want to type it in, we made it real easy for you. bit.ly, the short link, bit.ly. So you can type bit.ly/subscribe_KXVS_YouTube. So bit.ly/subscribe_KXVS_YouTube. That's easy enough, right, Donovan? Donovan's a silent minority.
Speechless.
I'm trying to get my accent right. Hold on. I'm just throwing over it in my head. Let me start. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. How to do it? All right, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go subscribe to this new channel. It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, what's different about this channel than the last one?
Well,
what's changed?
Well, we're making some changes. We're always doing something new, but this is something that we had to do this, and we've had to do this for a while. So this new channel, it's really not much different, except the channel will be different. So all our new content is going on the channel, and we're going to migrate all our videos over to that channel as well, and we won't be using the old channel. So if you're waiting on that channel, you'll be missing it. So please do subscribe to our new channel, and it's real easy. Follow us on Facebook, thevoiceofstockton.org. You can find us everywhere. Keep watching us on our live streams, but that's it. We just wanted to break in and tell you that.
And let's make Stockton better together.
That's right. Make Stockton better together. All right. So, you know what? Let's start this track over because this is the best bomb song. And thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. KXVS, the Voice of Stockton with Donovan and Mr. Details, Dustin Breakwell. This is Governor Don signing off.
KXVS 92.1 coming soon. KXVS. And don't forget that you are listening to Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez. Have a couple of announcements here for you. The Central Valley Asian American Chamber of Commerce is going to be having the very first business mixer, well, I think for the month of July, hosted by Huddle, Thursday, July the 27th. That's just in a couple of days. So it is 5:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. and we'll have a meet and greet with refreshments, raffle, entertainment, and of course, who's going to be present is NorCal Media Group, Velvet Ink Design, Heavy Crown Media, Voice of Champions, Return America, Mission Driven Ventures, CPR, CERT Pro, Crosstown Studios, and Custom Associates. And so RSVP, Leslie Edmond, and you could contact her at 209-405-2630 or get a hold of her at lesedman@sbcglobal.net. And so here you go, at the Huddle, co-work and create. And it's located at 110 North San Joaquin Street on the second floor. So it's downtown Stockton, easy to find. And I'm pretty sure you won't have any problems whatsoever. The number again for Leslie Edmond is 209-405-2630. And then there is a crab feed, hot crab feed and dance by the Comerciantes Unidos. Awesome organization that is a nonprofit. They raise funds for scholarships for students to go to college. That's so cool. And so they're going to have their hot crab feed and dance at the Stockton Memorial Civic Auditorium. I know it in Spanish by El Cívico. And this is Friday, September the 22nd, 2017 at 7 p.m. And so definitely if you're interested in getting a table, please get a hold of Max. And his number is 209-598-3259. You know what? Or even get a hold of me, and I might be able to give you a discount on that table as well, because they told me if I could get individuals or companies to buy a table, of course you would all get it at a discount rate. And this is through Comerciantes Unidos again, for a great cause, scholarships for our kids to go to college. Can't go bad there. Nope. And it is called Cena Baile Picante de Jaiba. And of course, that is hot crab feed and dance. Again, September the 22nd at 7 p.m. at the Civic Auditorium. I'm going to give you the number one more time. Max number, that is 209-598-3259. And you know what? It's pretty affordable. It's pretty affordable. It says here, I'm not supposed to say the price, but I'll still say it's $65 per person. And of course, it's all you can eat of the crab feed. So there you go. You got those events. And can't forget the other one, which is July the 29th, 2017, Stockton Mexican Sports Hall of Fame Golf Tournament. And that is taking place at Oakmore Golf Course, 3737 North Wilson Way in Stockton, California, 95205. Registration begins at 8 a.m. Shotgun starts at 9 a.m. Okay, registration fee is only $100. Includes green fee, cart, donuts, fruit, lunch, dinner by Angelina's, beer, water, soda, no host bar, and cart. Ooh, I like that. Longest drive, closest to the hole, and raffle prizes. How cool is that? Prizes, okay. Post-tournament meal and also prizes again. Contact John Rodriguez at 209-712-9978 or Richard Soria at 209-609-0961. Or you could also mail your checks payable to Stockton Mexican Athletic Scholarship Committee, and that is care of Dick Soria, P.O. Box 7917, Stockton, California, 95267. And they are a 501c3 as well, so they got the taxpayer ID number, so you can have a good write-off at the end of the year. Proceeds benefit our scholarship program for kids, high school kids that want to pursue their education and head to college. And for what I'm told by Rick Reels, that they give scholarships up to $1,000. Isn't that cool? Any little bit helps make college life easier. So get ready, students, high school students, you know. I hope your ears are perking up because this is very important. This is your future. So there you go. And these are the events that I have for you today. And remember that you can always help us out too by looking up thevoiceofstockton.org if you'd like to donate or become part of the radio station, community radio station here at KXVS 92.1 FM. You can do so by looking us up on our website and clicking on the GoFundMe button. Of course, our website is thevoiceofstockton.org or KXVS.org. And then you can click on the GoFundMe button or even the PayPal, make your contribution that way. End of the year, great write-off because we are nonprofit. Or you can address your envelope, KXVS 92.1 FM, P.O. Box 4123, Stockton, California, 95204. And so that's another way that you can also donate if you choose to send something in the mail. And you have been listening to Sabor Latino with Betty Ramirez right here on your community radio, The Voice of Stockton. Oh, remember, Noticias y Algo Más, Mondays and Wednesdays with Ismael Palacio Cortez. And that is between the hours of 4 and 6 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. It's all in Spanish news. So there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get back to some more music. And this one is Tierra with What Did I Get Myself Into? Tierra. ¿Quién más? Bacalao Salao con Sidesteppers right here, KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. Sabor Latino.
Lo puedes comer sentadito, parado, como tú quieras.
ya no vuelve a meter la mano más en la cazuela Pepito, porque tiene miedo a quemarse con la mantequita caliente.
Mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente.
Ahora sí es un buen muchachito, va todos los días al colegio, porque tiene miedo a quemarse con la mantequita caliente.
Mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente.
Y a la mamá no lo regaña, ya papito no es majadero, porque tiene miedo a quemarse con la mantequita caliente.
Mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente. Mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente, mantequita caliente.
Toda mi vida viví en el campo de Cuba. Ahí crecí. Le cuento a mis hijos cómo era la vida que yo llevaba de niño y no me lo creen. Porque en vez de bañarme en la piscina como ellos hacen de la casa, yo me bañaba en el río. En vez de tomar esa leche pasteurizada y homogeneizada, yo tomaba la leche, mira, de la ubre de la vaca directamente. Y en vez de montar bicicleta y motocicleta y todos los patines esos electrónicos, yo montaba a caballo, vaya, a caballo, para que te enteres. ¿Tú sabes por qué? ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque yo soy guajiro. Vaya. A ver. Dímelo. Yo soy de un pueblo pequeño al sur del Cañaveral. Aquel que quiera le enseño mi corazón de coral. ¡Oh! Entre la iglesia y el cura, entre el sinsonte y el gallo, entre pinar y herradura, míralo, yo siempre andaba a caballo. Soy guajiro. Yeah, yeah. Ah.
Soy guajiro,
Para que cante mi coro.
soy guajiro,
Yeah, yeah.
dímelo, soy guajiro, soy guajiro.
La guardarraya me saca todos los días a pasear, tomando leche de vaca acabada de ordeñar. ¡Oh, sí! Entre el parque y la glorieta, entre el palmar y el bohío, entre el buey y la carreta, chugulú, yo me bañaba en el río. Soy guajiro. ¿Cómo es ese coro?
Soy guajiro,
Para que cante la calle 8.
soy guajiro,
Yeah, yeah. Cántala otra vez.
soy guajiro,
Oye, cómo ve, cómo ve, cómo ve.
soy guajiro.
Mi cuerpo huele a tabaco y mi alma sabe a café. bolsillo es tan flaco que de perfil no se ve. Entre el zum zum y el jilguero, el muerto y la funeraria, fiestando el 2 de febrero, oh, oh, el día de la Candelaria. Soy guajiro, ¿cómo? Dímelo. Soy guajiro, para que cante mi coro. Soy guajiro, hey, hey. Dímelo otra vez. Soy guajiro. ¿Cómo fue? ¿Cómo fue? Soy guajiro. A ver. Alabacias, Manuel. En la campiña me inspiro. Oh, oh, ponte collar, Clodomiro. Yo toco tres, yo toco maraca y güiro. ¿Cómo? ¡Alabao! Gracias, mi gente.
Cuando se va de casa, triste me pongo. Estoy tan enamorado con mi negra preciosa. Cuando se va de casa, triste me pongo. Ay, 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 esa negra linda, ay compadre, que me tiene loco, que me coge poquito a poco. Esa negra linda, ay compadre, que me tiene loco, que me come poquito a poco. Estoy tan enamorado con la negra Tomasa. Cuando se va de casa, triste me pongo. Estoy tan enamorado con mi negra preciosa. Cuando se va de casa, triste me pongo. Ay, 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 esa negra linda, ay compadre, que me tiene loco, que me come poquito a poco. Esa negra linda, ay compadre, que me tiene loco, que me come poquito a poco.
traición. Ya no le mientas más y admite tu error. Y si por mí no pidas perdón, digo, queda de ti el que lo perdone, el que lo olvide o lo abandone, porque con llorar no se compone. Entonces a mí dame otra noche, otra noche, otra. Ay, que yo no te bote, otra noche, otra. Aunque tú vuelvas con él, otra noche, otra. Cuéntale, otra noche, otra. Que beso mejor que otra noche, otra. Cuéntale, otra noche, otra. Cuéntale que te conocí bailando, cuéntale que soy mejor que él, cuéntale que te traigo loca, cuéntale que tú me quieres ver, cuéntale que te conocí bailando, cuéntale que soy mejor que él, cuéntale que te traigo loca, cuéntale que tú me quieres ver. Que quizá fue la noche en la que te traicionó, fue el perfume de mi piel lo que te cautivó, que ya no tiene excusa pa' tu traición, que tuviste mil motivos que entre en razón, que quizás te habla al oído como ya él no, o en miel del fuego de la pasión. Ya no le mientas más y admite tu error, y si por mí no pidas perdón, digo, queda de ti el que lo perdone, el que lo olvide o lo abandone, porque con llorar no se compone. Entonces a mí dame otra noche, otra noche, otra. Ay, que yo no te bote, otra noche, otra. Aunque tú vuelvas con él, otra noche, otra. Cuéntale, otra noche, otra. Que beso mejor que otra noche, otra. Cuéntale, otra noche, otra.
People are always looking to invest in a good opportunity. So what if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change, called Better Futures. With your investment, it helps students like me go to college. My name is Charles, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
All right, I turned down a little bit. Okay, so I know we totally just cut off like everyone's favorite song, but we wanted to tell everybody that we have a new YouTube channel, and we need you to subscribe to the new channel because we're not uploading or streaming on the old channel anymore. It's still the voice of Stockton.
It's going to be fresh, brand new.
New content.
Great content.
Yeah.
Only exclusively on KXVS.
Yes, if you on this video will be a link in the description where you can click it, but if you want to type it in, we made it real easy for you. You know bit.ly, the short link, bit.ly. So you can type bit.ly/subscribe_KXVS_YouTube. So bit.ly/subscribe_KXVS_YouTube. That's easy enough, right, Donovan? Donovan is a silent minority.
Speechless.
I'm trying to get my accent right. Hold on. I'm just going over it in my head. Let me start. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. How to do it? All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna go subscribe to this new channel. It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yo, what's different about this channel than the last one?
Well,
what's changed?
Well, we're making some changes. We're always doing something new, but this is something that we had to do this, and we've had to do this for a while. So this new channel, it's really not much different, except the channel will be different. So all our new content is going on the channel, and we're going to migrate all our videos over to that channel as well, and we won't be using the old channel. So if you're waiting on that channel, you'll be missing it. So please do subscribe to our new channel, and it's real easy. Follow us on Facebook, thevoiceofstockton.org. You can find us everywhere. Keep watching us on our live streams. But that's it. We just wanted to break in and tell you that.
And let's make Stockton better together.
That's right. Make Stockton better together. All right. So, you know what? Let's start this track over because this is the best bomb song. And thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. KXVS, the voice of Stockton with Donovan and Mr. Details, Dustin Breakwell. This is Governor Don signing off.
KXVS 92.1 coming soon. KXVS.
You know, baby, come on, man.
And it is that time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sabor Latino right here, KXVS 92.1 FM. This has been Betty Ramirez. Take care. I shall see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Take care and God bless. Hasta mañana.